center.
Nobody wants to see me. Did you get your picture? Don't remind me of that.
We hope you all love that as much as we do. It's my pleasure to introduce tonight's star. All hail the Queen.
I love you, Madonna!
Everyone sit down. That was a load off of my back. I can honestly say that now my tour is over. I see a lot of triangle bitches in the back. You make me feel like I'm at home. Thank you. Came from, but thank you for coming and supporting me. All over, everywhere. But you don't look sweaty. There's facial hair growing. What's going on here? No, that's true. I also want to thank, there's a lot of people in the audience tonight that were in the show. Please stand up and everybody give them a hand. I mean, I always feel privileged and honored because I think that I end up working with the best performers, the best musicians, the best dancers in the world. And I really do believe that. And watching the show tonight, I still feel that way. So thank you, everybody here. Can you hear me? Yeah? I'm used to having my eardrums blown out, so it sounds very quiet. Thank you. And I'm you know, this theater has historical meaning to me because it opened in 1948, and Marlene Dietrich was here at the ribbon cutting ceremony. So that's my wardrobe. I'm working the Marlene Dietrich vibe tonight. Okay. So does anybody want to ask me anything? So please, intelligent, interesting, inspired questions only. Okay. Okay? Alright, so fuck yeah? Can I get a New York fuck yeah? Thank you. You've been a great crowd. Okay, so, you, Blondie. Okay.
How are you able to do that every night? And will you sign my wrist so I get a tattoo? Oh.
One question at a time. Don't try to sneak two in. How was I able to do that every night? That's a good question. It was, first of all, thank God I didn't have to do it every night. I did 4 to 5 shows a week, and it was hard. Yeah, it was hard. That was probably the hardest tour I've ever done, and I was a mess. Just talk to my manager. Thank you. But in my book, if you don't leave a pound of flesh on the stage every night, you did not do your job. So. That's correct. Okay? Go hard or go home. Okay, how about a man? A man
Question
question.
here.
A man question.
Here.
Billy?
First of all, thank you for the best year of my last year. All in all, thank you. I'm a behind-the-scenes kind of guy, so can you tell?
So I've heard.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about like the dance workshops that you guys did?
You mean in the beginning, before we start rehearsing?
Yeah, Epix has been showing little teasers of it.
Well, I mean, for me, the beginnings of the show is kind of the most exciting because you're not sick of it yet, and you're just discovering talent. And so many people came from all around the world to do the workshop, and I made everybody try everything. So people who came from the hip hop world had to do, you know, expressive dancing, and people who came from the classical world had to do hip hop, and musicians had. I mean, I forced everybody to go outside their comfort zone. You know, so straight boys have to wear high heels and
That's hot.
and gays have to man up. And I think it's important for everybody to understand that they are playing characters when they come into my realm, and that we're telling stories, and they're stories that hopefully everyone can relate to. So if people, so it's a time of discovery workshops, discovery and bravery, and you see the magic and talent and potential of everyone, and that's a very exciting time for me. So that was the beginning of this, and it seems like so long ago. But when I watched the workshop, the film of the workshop, which is going to be on the DVD, it's like I'm seeing it for the first time. Yeah. Does that answer your question? Yeah.
Up here!
And the balcony. Okay, the guy with the flashlight, I mean, you're so far away, you have a tie on. Speak, or forever hold your peace.
Hi, Madonna.
You're not a guy, but okay.
Give me the microphone. You are so gorgeous. My question to you would be, what kind of workout did you do on tour to keep yourself in shape?
I hate those questions. I did the show every fucking night, okay? Is that a workout? I mean, did you what? I honestly, my workouts got smaller and smaller as tour went on because I became more and more exhausted. There's your answer.
Thank you.
Okay, now let's go, you know, boy, girl, let's be fair. Is there a man in the balcony? You were jumping up and down. White t-shirt, yes, you.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay, go.
Me? Sorry. Him?
Talk on the microphone.
You need a microphone? He doesn't have
You know, I don't need it.
I'm sure
I don't need it. What was it like having a son on the tour? And was there a great...
Having my son on my tour?
Yeah. And how...
Well, he was going to go on my tour whether he liked it or not. The question is, was he going to be on stage or not on stage? For me,
was he a great dancer?
he is. He's a Leo. What can I say? He's disconcertingly comfortable on stage, and I was thrilled to see him every night. He gave me a little boost of energy. So go Rocco, wherever you are. However, he does not look like that. In 1 year, he has grown. He's 6 feet tall. His voice is deepened, and I'm a little bit scared of him. Okay. Yes. Okay. You know, I had favorite moments. I mean, I have to say, I loved all the fighting and shooting and violence with gangbang. I'm sorry, let's just pretend, but it was fun. I loved it. I got a lot of aggression out, and I felt so much better afterwards. And I loved I loved Shagada Joe because that's such a joyful song. And, you can't help but be happy doing that song. And I loved doing Virgin and Love Spent. felt small and intimate and a moment to act and feel and be real and then of course the end of the show. I mean, I every night, it's true, I had different fun moments every night. Those are my highlights. Did you just say fuck you? Oh, okay. Did you see me fighting in gangbang? I filmed all those moves, alright? Okay, watch out. Alright, you, red t-shirt. You look familiar.
Yes, not myself.
Are you still a sinner?
Always, baby.
Okay,
You blew us away last year, and you just blew us away again with editing. So, how did you go about putting this together from all those different clips?
The film?
Yes, what was your process?
Well, basically me and the editor, Danny Toll, just strangled each other for 5 months. There was a you have to understand, there was a lot of work that got put into this because we filmed all over the world. The base of the show is in Miami, but we used footage from France, from England, from Argentina, from New York. And really it was imagine all that footage and all that time code that didn't match up and all that it was a lot of hard work and Danny Toll, wherever you are, thank you for putting up with my endless request for perfection. I'm still looking at it and seeing that it's not perfect, but from beginning to this moment, it has been a labor of love, and everybody who's been involved with it has been so amazingly generous with their time. So, hard work, baby, from beginning to end. Hard work.
Madonna. Hey, Madonna. Up here. Hi, right here. Hi. Madonna, I've been a fan of yours since I'm 7.
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Okay, got it.
Hi. I've been a fan of yours since I'm 7. I'll be 37, so 30 years.
Okay.
I just want to say, number one, you've been known for your fashion since the very beginning. And in the tour, there's tons of costumes, like thousands of them. Someone with a background of fashion the way you have portrayed in your career, how do you get inspired and influenced to have those costumes in your show? What inspires you? What do you draw from to inspire you for your costumes in your show? For all the people on your tour?
Well, each section has I create a character for each section. Okay, so the first section of the show is Angry Girl, in case you didn't notice. Angry Girl wants revenge. Okay, so I was inspired by Russ Meyer's films. Super Vixens, Faster Pussycat, Kill Kill, things like that. I take a lot of ideas and references from films or archetypal characters. Let's say the third section of the show is kind of obvious. I mean, I collaborated with Jean-Paul Gaultier, who I've been collaborating with for years. And he loves to push the envelope and play with gender confusion and wear your underwear outside, and girls look like boys and boys look like girls, and what's going on in the world, but it all looks pretty sexy and hot. So I don't know. The last section of the show was a strange marriage between martial arts and Joan of Arc, and I don't know. There's something wrong with me, obviously. But I
nothing wrong with you.
I don't know. I think if you're into fashion and you're into design, you can. I take my ideas from everywhere, from things I see on the street, from art, from film, all over the place. And I think that we all should take our inspiration from life. Fashion, music, dance.
You inspire us all now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
My question is, what if you're not in the mood to do a show one night? What do you do?
Have you heard of Jack 3D? I'm just kidding.
Yes.
If I'm not on the mood, there's no such thing as not on the mood, because the show must go on, right, Andy? I mean, I'm a human being like everybody else. So I would have my, my nights, my bad nights, and I would cry and I would say, I don't want to do this. And, but I sold the tickets and I can't let my audience down. And at the end of the day, even if I was, I hadn't slept the night before and I was exhausted, and we all, before every show, everyone came into my dressing room, and we got into a circle, and we held hands, and we said prayers, and 50% of the time I said them, and 49% of the time I was crying, usually from overexhaustion. But, there's something about pushing yourself out there when it's, pouring rain, or you're freezing cold, or you don't feel well, or something really shitty, crazy happened in the world, like Hurricane Sandy, or as we traveled around the world, there were so many weird, bizarre things happening from, the trial of Pussy Riot to gays being arrested at my concert in St. Petersburg, to the election of Obama, to Hurricane Sandy. The world was changing rapidly as the shooting of Malala. It was just a crazy time, and I was personally and tremendously affected by all of it. And so sometimes I just didn't feel like I had the strength to go on and sing and dance and pretend like crazy shit wasn't happening in the world. But then I thought, you know what, I have to do it. And by the end of the show, I felt victorious that I had pushed through something. And, the world needs to be inspired. And so when there's shitty things happening in the world, it's my job, it's all of our jobs to bring people up, to raise people up. Of course. You've really gone, I think you should stand up and show her your costume. Do you want a booty pop or anything like that? Booty pop? If you're gonna wear something like that, you gotta learn how to booty pop.
You talking.
All right.
I'm not sure how you can surpass the past 18 months, but what is going to be your next project?
Yes. Did that one just speak English?
You got me here. Okay, I'll start over.
Start again.
I'm not sure how you can surpass the
surpass the past?
The past 18 months, but what is your next project?
The secret part.
The secret! Start a revolution of love, baby. Start thinking for yourself? Yeah? Are you ready to stop caring what other people have to say about what you do? That would be a fuck yeah. So, I'm not going to tell you what the secret project is about. Is there a new song?
Is it called Secret Project?
I'm not telling you. It's a secret. But I have a 1-minute trailer I could show you. Are you interested? Okay, so that means I'm going to get off the stage. No? No. Well, I can't sit in front of the trailer. I'll just do a stage dive. No. I saw the Billboard Awards, no stage dive. Okay, alright, well, thank you all for coming. I can now put my legs up, have a drink, and feel like I finished my job.